guys, it's Brittany from Coffee Planner Mom, and I'm here today planning in my classic size happy planner for the week of June 10th through the 16th. So I am really excited about this. I decided that this week I'm going to do something very different than what I normally do. I am not going to use any stickers in my spread. Yeah, I said it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So what I'm gonna do instead, I have plenty of stamps that I'm going to be using, and I'm also going to be using washi tape. And if all else fails, the closest that'll come to a sticker will actually be some sticky notes. So these sticky notes came, and then actually all of this washi came from the Desert Dance sub box from Simply Gilded. And then the colors that I'm pulling in for my ink for my stamps are Versacolors. We have Sky Blue, Sage, and Old Rose. Somewhere, here we go. I've gone through and stamped the 6 colors that I have. So these 3 I think are going to be like the most compatible with the colors that I've picked out. So the first thing that I'm going to need to worry about is this, which I can tell from the viewfinder, you can see. I stamped last week and that is a little bit dark. So what I'm going to do, I don't think I'm going to lay down, and if I do, I'll do it after the fact, washi across the top. And I'm actually considering leaving this down here. So we'll see. If I don't, I will probably use one of these rolls down at the bottom. They're 15 millimeters, so they fit perfectly. But what I'm gonna do for this, it's going to be like a full box. I'm going to take, and I might end up using this one too. I am actually going to go ahead and make a design with the washi tape. So I don't need to come out too far. So we'll go like that. And then I'm going to take the pink. So I'm not going to go all the way down with this on the diagonal like I'm doing. But what I will do, now since I use the pink, I don't want to use the pink bows. So that's just something that I need to keep in mind. But that's okay. Move that out of the way. I've done this in my recipe planner before. So I think maybe one more. We'll go with the yellow. And I'm going to use my Fiskars blade and a straight edge. So for me, the straight edge that I use is actually an old card. It's a store card that we no longer use anymore. I'm gonna go and do this side first. But what I do, this side is the side that I use to slice just because it is completely jagged. So I use this to slice the washi tape so that yeah, I've cut the card is what I'm trying to get at. So we've got that, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to come just below the purple, because like I said, I may end up coming through, and let's put that down. I may come through and use one of the washies to do headers and such. If I do a full box like this somewhere else in the spread, I'm going to end up speeding through it. I just kind of want to give you an idea of how to pull this off. So if it's something that you want to do, if it ends up looking cute, which I think it will. Like I said, I've done this in my recipe spread quite a few times, and I love how it looks when I do it there. So if you want to pull it off, I just want to make sure that you see how I make it happen. I can't get this last one because I pushed it down a little too hard. There we go. So we've got that first layer. And then what I'm going to do, because I did not use the pink, that is the one that I want to use. And I think it'll be just perfectly big enough. And over here, what I can actually do, I don't need to slice it. It's a little messy, but that's okay. I don't need to slice it because it is just a straight edge. So I can use the other side of the card to rip the washi. Washi rips very easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this done, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, so I've got the full box of washi, and I really love how it looks. And this is also a fun little cheat way for me to bring in foil since I'm not bringing in stickers. Now I'm going to get into a little bit of stamping because I want to make sure that I get my plans down. So these stamps are from me and my big ideas from MAMBI. They were from the original Be Happy box. And because I actually have quite a few, but I kind of want to bring in the color. So the other stamps that I have, so it's going to come out and it's going to be in full color. Whereas the other stamps I have, it's just, oh, you can't see, it's just the outline. I don't like using the numbers. So we're going to go with this one. Is it on straight? I think it's, no, it's not straight. Okay, so now it looks straight. I think I really like this blue, so I actually think I'm going to go ahead with my blue shade. So these are, I think they're acrylic stamps, and I think you can also get stamps that are photopolymer. I think those are the types, and then of course your regular rubber stamps. Oop, my Fitbit's kind of in the way. Okay, I just took the Fitbit off. So with these, whatever kind the MAMBI ones are, you have to prime it on the back of your hand. And I always kind of feel like I kind of overindulge and go a little bit excessively, but I think that it works better when I do it too much. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Then, now that I've primed it, we're going to go ahead with the blue, and I will probably end up pulling in, like, I'm going to do a second checklist as well. Hold on, that's not really working because it's so tiny. So we're actually going to take it and just flip it upside down and just pat, pat, pat. I was going to say dab, 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 but no. Reminds me too much of my kid. As a long story. So anyway, we're just going to dab, 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 pat, pat, pat. We're going to pat, pat, pat. I think there's a nice amount on there. And then what I'm going to do, I didn't even measure. Okay, so it is going to take up basically the whole box. So I like to have a checklist on Monday, and actually I'm going to stick it down here in the afternoon. Even though I will likely get it done in the morning, there's just something else that I want to mark off in the morning, like in the top. I'm a chronological planner. I don't want to push down too hard. Oh, that came out cute. I'm a chronological planner, so I like to organize my boxes by morning, afternoon, and evening. It's just what works for me. But I mean, like, there's like countless ways that you can organize and like assign roles to each of your boxes. So you do whatever is going to work out best for you. The thing that I want to put in the morning is actually my nephew's birthday. So I don't know what one I'm going to use for that. I do have this cute little heart. Last week for my niece's birthdays, the twins, I used this heart flag. So I don't know, maybe I'll end up just doing the same. We will see. Now I want to get, yeah, I kind of think I want to put another one over here on Thursday. Well, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot going on Friday. So I think just because I have the space, had a roll of washi stuck. So just because I have the space on Friday, I'm going to put, oh, I need to reprime this because I cleaned it. So because I have the space on Friday, that is where I'm going to put my second checklist. I usually do 2 checklists a week. Sometimes we'll throw in a third. It just kind of depends on how many like boxes, like check things there are. So this one, there's actually only 5. And the other ones that I was looking at, there's 7. So I don't know, I might need to do another one. We'll just have to see. But this one is definitely going to go in the morning. On Friday, my sister-in-law is going to be bringing my niece and my nephew to visit, but I don't know what time. So I'll just have to mark it, I'll put it down in the afternoon just so I can try to, yeah. So this one is the, what is it called? Old Rose? Yeah, Old Rose. I couldn't remember if it was Old Rose, Dusty Rose, something. So this is the one that we are going to go with for there we go. For Friday morning. So funny thing, I'm actually filming this on Sunday. Normally I film on Saturday mornings and then I upload or I edit and everything around dinner time. And then I get it uploaded in the evening on Saturdays. Because that's when I like to upload my videos because yeah, so many reasons. Like if you're gonna watch my videos to get ideas for what you can do for next week, I know a lot of people typically plan on Sundays, so I wanna try to get my videos up before you plan so that maybe you can steal an idea. Totally approved. I steal my ideas. I had so many people commenting about stealing my quiche recipe, so that made me really excited that people enjoyed that. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for right now. We'll come back to my nephew shortly. But what I want to do is I want to mark off my videos for the week. And we're gonna go with this one. I don't think there was anything else that I saw necessarily that I liked for my videos. Like there's some cute things, don't get me wrong. Like I did see these versus this. Maybe I'll do that instead. Goodness, I don't know. Okay, this way you guys can actually see what it is. So this is the one that I have pulled off, but these are the ones that I'm kind of thinking of because they're actually bigger. So I think that might work a little bit better. Oh my gosh, what if I turned it like this? Oh, that would take up a lot of space. So maybe I don't do that. I don't know, because like this whole time, this is what I had thought of. Okay, let me evaluate my plans and see if I could use these for something else. Okay, so speaking of looking and evaluating for something else, I'm just gonna stick this back here so it doesn't get lost. Because the last thing I need is for a stamp to get lost. I'm gonna use this guy right here in the middle, like that pretty frame. And hopefully, I think it'll work. I think it'll be a good size. I still have that checklist stamp floating on the thing. All right, so my acrylic blocks, I got them from Michael's, so they are the Recollections brand. And yeah, okay, I wanted to make sure that I lined it up properly. We'll just leave that there. So I want to see if I can turn it going this way. Yeah, it'll be a little bit out of the box, but I think that'll be really cute. So that's what we're going to do because Sunday is Father's Day. So I want to make sure that I mark it off, and I'm going to use green because that is my husband's favorite color. So I say husband, and I don't talk about my own father and celebrating for him because he actually passed away in 2004 when I was 18. So one of the good things about having kids is that it kind of gave new life into that holiday because it was always incredibly rough to celebrate Father's Day when he's not around anymore. So I want to make sure that I mark it off. I'm going to use green because that's my husband's favorite color and he is an amazing dad. He's an amazing husband too, and he's completely ridiculous. If you saw the After the Pen video where he just randomly interrupted my filming to shout out that Coffee Planner Mom rocks. So he's pretty awesome himself. So we're just going to go ahead with these. Is it just called Sage or Sage Green? Yeah, it's just called Sage. And again, all of these colors are Versacolor ink. So just in case it is something that you are interested in getting for yourself, I got them from the Joann's website. Joann's actually fulfilled the order. And they were like, I think $2 each, something like that. Pretty reasonable. So I got, and they were on sale too. So it was a little bit cheaper. I think it was like $1 and change. Let me make sure I get this right. Yeah, that looks good. So we're going to push it down with like firm, even pressure. I don't want to push too hard. I mean, the good thing is these colors are pretty light, so I don't think I really have to worry too much about shadow. Oh. All right, I guess not all of it had gotten primed properly, so it's a little bit splotchy, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it, and I don't think it'll bother me that much. If it really does bother me, I could just cover it with washi tape or that sticky note that I had showed you, the cute little cactus. It would definitely be big enough to cover it, but I'm gonna try to not let it bother me so much. All right, I think what we're gonna do, we've done a lot of stamping already, so I think to mark off my videos, let me just, because it's angle, like the washi's cut at an angle from when I did that. So I'm gonna use these to mark off my videos. So what we're gonna do is we will fold it in half, pretty side in on itself instead of sticky side, because I don't want to have that fight with sticky washi tape stuck to itself. Give it a snip on an angle. And then here we have a flag. So I need to get something up on Monday. So that's going to be my mini, which I typically film it. Is it? Whatever. We'll go a little bit big. I typically film the mini spread after I film my classic. So I do a lot of filming on Saturdays, but because I'm filming this on Sunday, I might not. I might film this and then immediately go and edit so I can get this one uploaded. Just because, like I said, that's how I like to do it. So that's going to be for my mini, which I'll do at some point. Let's see, Wednesday, my daughter has a doctor's appointment, so I don't think we're going to be able to go to the library on Wednesday, which is really unfortunate. So it was funny, I mentioned this in my after the pen spread, which I'm going to try to bring those to you about once a month, just so that I can have other content for you guys. It's funny because I actually have to film those up at the dining room table, because that's where I keep my planner so that it's functional for me, because the dining room is like a high traffic area for us. So it's just, yeah. So this is going to be the recipe spread. I don't know what I'm going to do this week. I always try to make sure that I do the recipe spread because I like being able to add things in. All right, sorry, I don't even know where I was in whatever story I was telling. All of a sudden I could just hear my kids screaming, and the last I knew, they were playing Mario Kart. So, yeah. Anyway, they're fine. They are just being kids. What is that? It looks like silver tape. I don't know. Okay, so my mini video, my recipe video. I don't know if this, oh, that's right. I also have a haul that I have been trying to edit for a while now. So last week got to be really busy actually. And then at one point my husband and I decided that we wanted to have like an in-home movie date night thing just for us. So I got behind on my videos, which is fine. So that's the haul that I'm halfway done editing. I stopped to make sure that I could get up my after the pen. So my mini, my recipe, nope, my mini, my haul, my recipe. And I don't know, there is one that I want to try to do, and I don't know, I might end up filming it, but it might not, whoops, it might not actually go up this week. So I don't want to make any promises, but I am going to put it down here because I'd like to try to film it on Thursday. Where do we want to put it? Okay, so I've got the lessons down here. So I guess I will stick it in Thursday afternoon. And this is so funny because like I said, I was going to put that checklist. It looks a little big, but whatever. So this one is going to be a filler paper video because I know I've had a lot of people ask me to do filler papers, so I want to do something here. I have an idea. Actually, I have two ideas. So the one will go up this week and then the other, or I'll film it this week, and then the other one will happen another day. And then we're going to, sorry if I'm like super chatty. It is Sunday morning, so I still have like a whole lot of energy left for me. So, okay, I think I'll just stick this down here because like I've got, yeah. So just kind of going with a pattern. So then Saturday will go down at the bottom. Yeah, this might be, like, I can tell that this is like an ambitious amount of videos that I want to get up. So this may or may not happen, but I figured I might as well put it in. All right, and I have decided that I am going to just use this little flag again to mark a birthday. Let me put that down. I need to take this off of this block. By the way, because I just realized that I haven't really said it, I use baby wipes to clean my stamps off. I did watch, I don't think she's put out too many videos lately, but I watched a lot of Jenny McGarvey. So I think her YouTube channel is actually AJ McGarvey. So anyway, I've watched a lot of her videos and she does quite a bit of stamping. So basically all of my knowledge of stamping comes from her. So I just kind of take her advice. So I use baby wipes to clean it off. Let's see, okay, so I can't use blue because I've used blue as that check mark there. And I'm just kind of gonna overindulge just to make sure that this properly is coated. But yeah, so the whole priming and the baby wipes and everything, all of that is stuff I've learned from her. So we're going to use green to mark off his birthday. So he is turning 2. And it's very easy for me to just remember his birthday because he's born on June 10th. And then my sister-in-law, the one whose kids I'm getting this weekend, she has another baby who was born on July 10th. So they are literally just 1 month apart. So they are both turning 2. So June 10th and July 10th, it could not have gotten any easier for me as an aunt to remember their birthdays. So we're going to stick this down for him. That's cute. And I just had a great idea for what to do to mark off my little house guest. I'm so excited to have them here. I tried to get them last summer. Like we were going to exchange kids so that like I would get them and she would get mine. And it just never happened because we were all really busy. So I'm really excited they're coming. And they watch my channel occasionally. So if you guys are watching, hey, and I can't wait to see you. Yeah, so we are going to use this little quote that says, "Be happy," because I'm really excited that they're coming and I know that my kids are really excited. They absolutely love it when their cousins come to visit. Hold on, I need to make sure this is straight. Okay, so I just tried this and I think it works. I put the stamp down and then I put my block on top of it just so that I could make sure that I was actually lining it up properly. All right, so here's what we're going to do because we're putting it over here on Friday. We've already used the pink and the green. So to mark them, we're going to use the blue. So I'm just trying to make sure that I spread the color out pretty well. And that's just my logic. I hope that like doing this kind of helps you. I had someone when I posted my video last week, because I did like a very minimal amount of stamping last week, but I had someone say that they enjoy watching me stamping. And I've been wanting to do a no sticker spread for a while. I've just been waiting for the right combination of washi and ink, and this finally came to be. Oh, I love it. That looks so adorable. Okay, so I'll be able to mark them coming there. I need to mark off trash. So I'm just trying to decide, I don't have a trash can sticker. So I'm trying to decide if I have something that I could do to make it work. Yes. We have this little don't forget thing. So we're gonna use that don't forget thing. Stamp. These things are stamps. So we're going to pull that one off. So this sheet actually came with this exercise sheet of stamps, just in case you were wondering where I got it from. Let me put this one back. All right, and then we will line this up. Should be easy enough for me to, there we go. There's a hair, because of course there's a hair. All right, so the only color I don't have over here yet is the pink. So, oh, that got messed up when I was priming it. Goodness, there we go. Just make sure. Yeah, so I've stamped the blue and the green, so we're going to stamp the pink now. And then I know what I'm going to do somewhere else. Yeah, we'll stick this. That should give me enough space to write trash. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Now, Wednesday, like I said, my daughter has a doctor's appointment. So I'm actually going to make a box to mark it off. Okay, I think that looks cute. It kind of looks like it's been offset because that's typically what I do with my stickers is I offset them a little bit just to give things a little more like just definition. And actually, I think I want to do another one of the don't forget sticker or stamps up top. I don't think I want to do another one of those boxes, although I am going to do one of those boxes somewhere else. I just have to figure out where I'm going to do it. Ooh, I will do it on Thursday because we have my kids' lessons. Oh crap, I also have it on Monday, don't I? Yeah, I do. Good to know. I had forgotten about that. I have it written down, but I do all of my pre-planning over on a different sheet of paper and I just reference it as I'm decorating. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm actually going to use this today stamp and I'm going to use that and the washi box to mark. I just gotta figure out what color. I think I'm gonna use green because I don't have a whole lot of green stamps. I have that tiny little thing for my nephew's birthday and then I have Father's Day, so they're both in the morning slots. So I'm going to use the green color. All right, so I think it is properly primed. So we're going to come over here with the ink. Now I won't need to prime it in between using it. I don't think. Pretty sure Jenny McGarvey doesn't do it that way. Oh yeah, this is perfect. So we'll stick this down. Very cute. And again, All right, I want to do something else. So a lot of times I will take a full box and turn it on its side, and I'm going to do that with this like spotty stamp. So this is one from the Be Happy box. I'm just trying to make sure that like it's done really well. And then I'm going to do another full box, like a full washi box over on the other page. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it. So I was going to go with pink over here because I want more pink, but I've got pink here, so I can't really do pink again. So, and I have the green here, but I don't know if I necessarily want to go with the blue. I was going to go with the green, but now I noticed that. So maybe I will just go with the blue. Now I've got quite a bit of blue up here and here, so I don't know if I want to do like a triangle of blue. I mean, I've got a triangle of yellow. Maybe I will just do that. No, we're just gonna go with the green because that's originally what I was going to go with. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna use more of the blue and the pink in the washi box I'm going to make on the other side of the page, and hopefully that will be enough. I don't know. This is really kind of a lot of fun actually, doing all of these stamps. Yeah, I think, yeah, because I don't want to do it like that. I want to have something fun over here. So, too late, it's down. This is what I'm doing. Let's make sure that it gets down enough, and it's actually kind of cute. All right, so I am gonna wanna bring that pattern in because now that I've used it, I'm gonna wanna bring it in over on this page. So what I'll do is I will use the pink and I'll put it here. And then the decorative washi box that I'm going to do is gonna be over here on Sunday. So I'm kind of thinking I might do something a little bit different than that, but still pretty similar. And like I said, I want to go a little bit heavy on these colors, and I think I'll bring this one in too. So let me get something designed and I'll check in just a minute. All right, so I kept everything going horizontal and I kind of like it. And then like I said, the last thing I want to do is I do want to put in, I don't know, maybe I won't put it here, maybe I'll just put it here. One more box. And actually, I'm not going to do the entire thing. I think it's only going to be a half box, like a half box of deco. Oops. So here is what I'm going to do. So I am priming most of it, which I really don't need to do because like I said, I'm not going to do the whole thing. So I think, yeah, I think that's a good amount for deco. So what I'm going to do is just right where I don't want it, I'm gonna put some washi tape. So we'll snip that off. Hey, just work with me here, okay? All right, so we're going to prime everything above the washi. Hopefully it's straight, I don't actually know. I guess we'll see. And then what I'm gonna do, I saw Jenny McGarvey do something like this probably a year and a half ago. And I'm gonna try to make it work for me. So like I said, we are gonna do the pink. I am gonna stick it here, even though I was gonna put it here, but yeah. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are only going to coat what's above the washi tape. And if some gets on the washi tape, that is okay. I'm going to peel the washi tape up before I stamp this down, just so I can make sure that there's no risk of it being more than I wanted. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sure it will once I actually stamp this down. Okay, so stick that there. All right, here goes nothing. I think what I'll do is I'll actually turn it upside down because I have a more definitive line that I can look at. Yeah, because I don't want to put it there. I mean, I could stick it down here, but I feel like I have plenty of stuff down here and I don't have anything that's just decorative here. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, that's actually really adorable. And I think that's going to do, oh no, that's not going to do it. I need to put my dinner stamp down. I do have a dinner stamp. All right, so I think I have it primed. This came from the workout sheet. And I think I'm going to peel up that washi and just have it go in line because that's literally the only thing that's not in line. So I am going to get that fixed. It's, the more I look at it right this second, the more it's bothering me. So let me fix that, and then I'm going to use the pink ink to mark dinner because like there's a lot of pink in the sidebar and I just kind of like how that is looking. Oh, hold on. All right, and then that is actually going to do it for this spread. Push, what is it? Oh, that's a ton of washi tape that's sticking out. That's cool. When I tear washi tape, I just stick it to my tripod over there, and yeah. So that is going to do it for this spread. This was a really fun challenge, and I'm really excited that I did it. So I used, like I said, I used 3 different colors of ink. So Sky Blue, Sage, and Old Rose. And then I used a ton of different types of washi tapes. So the skinnier ones, I don't think I mentioned, were 5mm. This bow is 10mm. And then these other 3 are all 15mm. I didn't end up covering up what was down at the bottom, and I'm actually happy because those colors go with what we use. And there's some florals over here in that washi tape that I use. So it actually ties together really well, I think at least. Yeah, this is cute. I'm not sure if I really like this so much, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Like I said, if throughout the week, if I need something, I can always just stick this here. So I have options. And then I have other sticky notes too, because sticky notes are not stickers, so they count for the spread. So yeah, this is my no sticker spread for the week, and I think it actually came out pretty good. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on my other videos that I have coming up for the week. If you press the bell icon, it gives you pop-up notifications, so you'll be notified every time, like as soon as they get uploaded. And be sure to be following me over on Instagram. Over there, I am at Coffee Planner Mom, and I will see you guys later.